Reincarnation in a new vessel. So appreciated. Yeah, brother. Okay, absolutely. So here's what you need to do. If possible, get a you want to use either a amethyst, a smoky quartz, or a clear quartz. Okay, amethyst, smoky quartz, or clear quartz. Get one of those crystals. Get one of those crystals, one of those three, and affix it to her. Is it her, him, her? Affix it to her collar while she's still alive, if possible. And that's going to start to pick up. Sorry, let me back up, Al. Before you put it on her, run it under cold water. So you want to get, like, you can just turn the tap, turn your faucet on cold, and just hold it under there. But what's best is to go take it to a river and to hold it in the river for a second and let the moving water wash the energy out of that crystal so it is completely empty. You want to hold it and just feel like it's an empty vessel. And then put that on the dog. Let them wear that for as many days as they've got left. Now, as close to the moment of death as possible. You know, when I put my dog down, Holly, I held her in my lap and took her to the vet. You know, and I had a couple options. I could have just taken a revolver out in the backyard, and I don't know that I could have done that. I'm going to be honest, I don't know that I could have done that. But so I took her to the vet and held her in my lap and gave her an injection. I'm going to try not start crying while I'm talking about this. Vet gave her an injection, and she just completely went like the life went out of her. I could feel the very moment that the energy that we call soul left her body. Okay, that was rough. That was a rough moment. I was not interested in keeping her soul around and injecting it into a new animal at all. But if you are in the moment of that death, simply with your hands as you're petting her, giving her last pet, that you physically scoop your hands towards that crystal. Do that a few times. You're actually gonna like rub your hand all the way down her body and scoop it up towards that crystal. Scooping it up and storing it in that crystal. Scoop it up and store it in that crystal. You're just gonna need to do that a few times, and she will be locked in. Now, what's important is take that collar off, keep the collar and the crystal together, and keep it somewhere. The only time you're going to bring that out is when you're thinking about your dog, when you're remembering her, and carrying that energy of love forward. Okay, and then the next time the next time that crystal is going to be and that collar is going to be on a dog, it's going to be a new dog. You want to get this. You want to do this as quickly as possible, if possible. Look, I guided a Spanish woman in doing this with her dog, and she went to the dog breeder and actually put that collar on the mother dog on her neck, and had the transfer start even in utero. So those things are, you can definitely do all that. Okay, if you're able to get it as close, get that crystal as close to the puppy as possible while it's still young. You need to do this while it's young. Once a dog's personality, or any being personality, has begun to set itself, you're not going to be able to shift that. But by putting the collar on there, you are going to start noticing the personality and characteristics of your deceased pet is going to start manifesting in the new dog. So this is a way that you can take one animal's soul and carry it from animal to animal. This is also, you can also use similar things to do the same thing with people. Like